So thanks for coming. We are missing quite a few people, so I suspect we're going to get a few interruptions as people wander into the room. There's about another half a dozen badges at least there, waiting for late arrivals, and we've got about 30 people who booked to watch this online. So that's a first for me. Hopefully it's not the last for me. We plan on doing a few more of those. So I'd like a quick show of hands actually, just to get some interest. Do you prefer to attend an event like this live, or would you be happy to watch a webinar? Hands up for a webinar. Hands up for live. Okay.
I watch a lot of webinars. It's a good to actually be in person once.
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, that's a massive vote of confidence for putting something on like this. You only want to eat my wife's muffins, clearly, because she made those. So. They are very good. I'm not allowed to take any home, just by way of...
We'll be able to
Excellent. I'm very pleased. Great. So we're going to talk this afternoon about video and using video to generate leads for your business, and then what those leads for your business mean in terms of revenue. So I'm a business coach, as I'm sure many of you know. Uzair is not a business coach. Uzair is a Google and YouTube wizard, is the way I always refer to him. I'll let him introduce himself.
I will do it in a minute.
You will. Excellent.
I'm not mic'd up at the moment, so
Fine. Great. So Uzair is going to do the important stuff, which is to talk a little bit about video, the reason it's so important, and then show us how to produce a 60-second video ad, which we've scripted, and unfortunately you've got to listen to me delivering the script and to get filmed in the process, and the end result will be the production of a video. So, Berkhamsted Cricket Club, what a great venue. It looked like the Kalahari Desert out there the last time we were here. It was brown last summer, so it's looking a little fresher. It's a shame it's not a summer's evening, because at the end of this, we open the bar. So halfway through, the girls will come and take your drinks order. Then at the end of the seminar, you'll be able to drink your gin and tonic or your pint of Guinness or lemonade or whatever else it is you want before you head off home. Okay, so the subject of the seminar is video marketing. We're going to talk about a few things prior to Uzair going live, if I can remember to turn my clicker on. First of all, I need to tell you that the fire escape is out the doors straight at the back there, or out the way you came in. You can turn left out the front door, or you can turn right out of the fire escape on the right-hand side, just in case we have a problem with all of that fabulous wiring that's taken place at the back there for the video camera. And then I'm going to talk a bit about who we are, what we do as a business, what we offer in terms of coaching services, why you need a business coach, and then why video, all in 10 minutes. So first and foremost, we always say, I always use the analogy, and we always use sports venues for our seminars. Coaching is not just for sport, it's also for business. Can't get away without doing an Action Coach ritual. There's a ritual for lots of things in Action Coach. The first one of these is we need you to do a little warm-up exercise. So if you'd all be good enough to stand for me, that would be great. It's not too strenuous. Now, you might not like the last part of it, having a stick there, but the first part's probably okay. So a big stretch. Arms in the air, high as you can get them, big stretch. Then you have to stretch to the left, as far as you can. And then stretch to the right, as far as you can. And then you do something we call the daddy. Hands on hips, and it's a circular motion, warming the body up. And now, the one I can't do, which is touch your toes. After all that cake. Well done, thank you very much. Grab a seat. So we always do that before and after a break, just to make sure that the blood is flowing and you haven't sunk into that pit of a seat that you're sitting in and got too comfortable. So I'm going to just very briefly, who are Action Coach? What do we do and why do we do it? Action Coach, 75 countries, 15,000 businesses a week that we coach across the USA, Asia, and the European continent. Massive organisation owned by one guy, Brad Sugars, who started this business 25 years ago. And in those 25 years, has learnt loads of different ways to help businesses to progress. And that's fundamentally what we do. Our job is to help businesses get better. Good to great, or great to retirement. Great to exit, or great to not having to work in my business every day because it works without me. That's the ultimate goal. And who am I? What gives me the right to stand here and present to you? So I'm a 25-year-old football player, not. I'm in my mid-50s now, so I've done lots of things over the years, worked for 2 large corporates, Apple and Symantec, for about 9 or 10 years of that time, and then started 4 of my own businesses, one of which I currently own today, which is this business, and we are called Intrapreneur, an entrepreneur inside your business. Best job I've ever had, without doubt, the best job I've ever had. I spend my time looking at people's businesses and helping them to figure out what's wrong and then helping them to fix it. What could be better than that? With me also is Tina. Where's Tina? Tina is one of my coaches. So Tina looks after loads of stuff, but predominantly focused on group coaching. We'll talk a little bit about the product ladder a little bit later on. 3 hugely successful businesses in the UK, US and South America, of all the strange places to start a business. And I always love Tina's quotes: investing in a coach won't change their life, but it will certainly change yours. Interesting way of looking at what business coaching does for you. So video, why video? Great question. There are loads of answers to this, but this is a game changer for me. Understanding why video is so effective in terms of advertising your brand and generating leads, really the fundamental reason that we're here today. So on the left there, you can see this is a little video ad that we put up on the 12th of March. Title is a little bit controversial: put your money where our mouth is. I wanted people to pay attention when they saw the ad. And then there's about a 1 minute and 5 second video there explaining why business coaching is free. On the right hand side, those are the demographics. So ladies, women on the left and men on the right. And you can see that more women than men watch that ad, and that's clearly because I'm a 25-year-old footballer, right? No, it's because the content of the video is really good. That has had just over 20,000 views, 12th of March. 20,000 views. There's no other way that I could get that many people to see my video other than doing what we did with this particular feature. So fascinating. How many people would you like to see your brand, your name, what you do on a day-to-day basis? Put a video post up and you boost it on Facebook. What do you get? 20, 30, 40, 50 people, maybe? 200 if you're lucky. The best I've done on LinkedIn is about 1,200. Pretty good. Quite happy with that. 20,000 views.